What's up, YouTube? It's Michael Machine. Just doing a quick little vlog here, checking in. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a video. Um, Trying to get better at that. Why I'm doing this actually right now is just to kind of keep a little content on there. A little filling on what's going on with me lately. Making a few new changes. Some that it sucks that I have to do, but it's just the way it is. A positive one is I'm trying to buy a home and get out of this apartment. Nice apartment, but apartment life isn't for me. Not enough privacy. I mean, just earlier, there's a guy drilling on his wall. Something. It's 9:30 right now. He stopped though, so I guess that's okay. The car got broken into actually the first day I moved in here, and my sub and stuff got stolen, and my gym bag, which I had to replace. Haven't got around to the sound system yet, but I just don't enjoy it very much, being around this type of thing. But hopefully, I've been looking for a home for a while now, but it's getting closer. Um, and because of that, I've had to make a few cuts in life, budgeting, as far as money goes, in order to make sure that I can still have a smooth sailing through the process of buying a home. And one of the things I had to cut, sadly, is one of my gym memberships that I was doing. I mentioned how I was going to jump into CrossFit, and I did, and I'm still going to after this, but I had to leave the gym where I was doing that, which is sad because I really enjoyed the gym and I really enjoyed the people. But it's just a choice I had to make, and I thought about it for a while, and I tried to make things work, but it's not right now. I just, it's a choice I had to make. Hopefully in the future I can jump back into it. But a little fill in with that. Good gym. That was fun. The gym's got a lot of places which I'm into right now. Is a lot more powerlifting. I actually enjoy the weightlifting aspect too, to where you're doing a little bit more of the clean and jerk. You're doing the front squats. You're doing other things like that. A little more full body activities. It was fun. I really enjoy it. It's been good for me. More functional strength. A lot of functional cardio, to where you're doing a little more active stuff than just running. Um, it's been good for me. I haven't done that since I was in high school, maybe before, and it's felt good to get into it. I did programming, personal training with the guy that owns it, and the reason I came to the gym really was him. We shared. I think we resonated on the um, same reason to get into it with other people. I want to train people for the same reason, is to help them be a better them, and to help them meet their goals in fitness and also outside of life if I possibly can, or maybe just at least teach them the mentality and self-discipline they need in order to do those things. And he had the same thing, so I was excited to jump on board. I figured I could learn some stuff and also support him. And I had the money at the time. And right now, obviously, the luxury money isn't there, and I've had to make some cuts. I have another gym that I go to. It's cheaper, so it's not like I've quit that. So I'm still working out, and it wasn't a necessity, and I just something I enjoyed doing. And I've had to break away. He did programming for me, which was the first time I ever had a coach or anybody program my own workouts. I usually do it myself, which was nice because now I didn't have to think of anything, and it's good to have somebody there kind of overlook some things that you're doing, because sometimes you get caught up in the way you're doing stuff, or you're not paying attention so much to yourself, and you can't always see yourself when you lift. It's hard to look in the mirror. You can always have your camera with you to set up and look over it. And it's nice to have somebody there to do that, because it doesn't matter how many years you've been lifting, you can still jump right back into a bad groove. So, with that said, I took his personal training to help him out, and also figured I would learn a few things about what I like and didn't like about somebody else training me, and what I would do differently. So I did. I was trained for a little bit, and I think I learned those things. Learned some good stuff about me. Learned some new movements that I enjoyed through this new style of fitness that I haven't done before. Then I learned a little bit. I mean, the negative things, I guess, are there, and most of them were just client interaction. Trainer-client interaction from what I got from my trainer, and everything else was great. The negative is I feel I have back pain. I've been in an accident and it's been bothering me all the time. It does. It's getting better, and I've been getting stronger on my lower back, and through lifts that I avoided in the past because they hurt, and I've learned to do them right, mainly on my own. And he's helped me too because he knows how to do it. And when he sees me when I'm there and he's there, he's able to point it out. And like I said, it's nice to have someone there that also knows how to lift, stop you when you're doing something wrong, and tell you when you're doing something right, and that kind of bounce ideas off of. And I guess on a bright side of that lower back pain, I'll just say real quick is it's helped me lock in my form, because when I do something wrong that's going to injure me, my back lets me know right away, and it hurts. If I tweak it, I'm out for a while, and I can't be out. And my job requires me to be active. I do construction and a lot of lifting and a lot of stuff like that. Lifting also in uncomfortable positions that I need a strong back to do. And when I hurt it, I'm out for a while. I got to fight through it and grind through it, or sometimes even have somebody else do it. And in the gym, I had to be slower. So I've learned to really lock it in. I've learned to really do it right, and it's helped me with my lifting, and it's helped me do it right, because I've seen people in the gym just lifting wrong, and I'm like, dude, you're going to hurt yourself eventually. You may not now because you don't have that pain that's going to tell you right away. I do, and that's the bright side of that. But he made me feel like when I would express it that I was complaining, and I learned that if anybody has pain, I want to take it seriously from a client. I mean, I would ask them first, is it muscle soreness or is it something worse? If it's muscle soreness, I'm going to ask you to push through it. And if it really hurts too bad, then don't. And if they're just, crying about it, and that's fine. I mean, until they find that in themselves to want to push past just the average pain you get from lifting, the average aches and pains and blisters and scrapes, they're not going to do it. There's nothing I can do. And the only thing I'm going to do by pushing them and making them feel stupid for even bringing it up is have them either stop being my client or completely break away from fitness altogether. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to take it more seriously. And I feel like he didn't. I don't know if he meant to or not, and maybe he did care, but he just didn't express it. So I have to express it to my clients in a way that I now realize is important. I'm not very good at expressing my pains either. It's something that I'm not happy about, and I like to push through them and usually hurt myself. So I've been trying not to do that. And as my coach, I feel I need to explain it to him. And he makes me feel like, really? Like, it's like, well, I guess not. And then I put myself in positions that I've been hurt and been out because of that. And I don't want to feel like a little bitch when I tell him I'm in pain. I really am, and I want to have a coach that can work around it. And that's the coach I want to be for somebody else. Another thing is my busy schedule. People have busy schedules. Fitness is not the only thing to my life. It's not the only aspect of me. It's a huge aspect, and it's a very huge hobby, and it's something I would like to make money out of eventually, at least a little bit of it. And it's a passion is kind of where it goes down to. So I have other things like my house, my job, my music that are very important to me, and they get in the way, and I get busy, and he made me feel like I was making excuses not to be there, and that's just not who I am. I love the gym. I love to be in the gym. I love to push myself. And every time I brought it up, he would just say the saying, which is a wonderful saying. It's just not good when you use it when someone's actually trying to do it, which is, if you want it, you'll make it happen. That's true. But when I'm trying to make it happen by asking you questions on how can I make this work, or I'm looking for advice, and that's the only advice you can give me as a coach, it's not very good. It's like the calculus teacher saying, all right, I'm going to sit in the back, and if you want to learn calculus, you'll do it on your own if you really want it. And they come back, ask you a question, hey, I'm not sure how to do this, and you just say, if you really want it, you'll know. It's like, that's why I'm asking you, because I really want, and you're the person I trust to have the answers. So that made me a little upset, and it just frustrated me in my own life. But that's the end of my rant, and that's kind of what's going on right now. But yeah, guys, let's make and meet our goals together. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay happy. That's the point of life, guys. And peace out.